saying, this is the organic molecules, organic polymer, this is inorganic things. So what is happening is that when you use nano pigments, so property of the pigment is very high efficient, the defect-free structure. Second, any polymer has a certain life degradation. My friend is, where is that, organic chemistry, is very, Kiran, where is Kiran? He's very busy, he's tense, so a lot of people are coming, I think he's receiving. So he knows that better than me actually, the polymer science. Polymer, if you go into UV light, it will get started degrading. So protect the polymer, we put a pigment. If we use a nano pigment, so what will happen is that advantages is that you get a better property. Second one is that, another important thing is that nano material like human being, they attract each other, make a complete layer. As a result of that, you will get a better compact structures. You agree with me, nano means very small. Penetration level is very high. The surface area is very high. As a result, you get a very unique property into that. For example, we introduce into the paint world first time most comprehensive range of paint, like lead, zinc, chrome free, environmentally safe, very quick drying. Today we can make a 1 minute dry paint, very low VOC, volatile organic compound and others. This is a very unique way of presenting the nanotechnology based paints. So, what are the things you can do with this? Basically, just give you 1 minute. I will tell you that what are the things which we are doing. Our journey started morning. I discussing with one of the paint this thing. When you're making this thing, we have a 70 plus product independent. For example, when you go for into a painting of your house or building, what you are using? First you're using some filler material to make the surface. We introduce into first time zero line putty kind of things, concept. Morning I'm meeting with one of the contractor. He said that yes, very interesting thing. Suppose the putty is a damping surface, you can apply the putty, then your majority problem will solve. You have to understand where it is going to apply. For example, why you are using a filler material? This acts as a barrier between your plaster wall and to the paint. If your filler material contain very high alkalinity, absorb the water more, it becomes hydrophilic. Second one is that debonding was started with the wall, so it will come out. Third thing is that basically it will depolymerize. My friend Kiran will know that polymer, any polymer, suppose you put into very acidic environment or alkali environment, it started degrading. So it will start degrading also. So these are the things which you consider, and our team came up with such a way, that very innovative way, with a very low cost product of filler material. Then another area, if you go back to your home, you found in your house also there are a lot of places you see the cracks. Why the crack is happening? Very simple, it is thermal variation is, for example, AC, in AC air conditioner, here the temperature is 22 degrees centigrade and outside is 42 degrees centigrade in the daytime. So there is a huge thermal variation. As a result of that, there is a crack appears into the wall. You can eliminate that sort of things very nicely with this. Lot of distempers. We introduced very interesting concept. I hope that one of ICANNANO building definitely will do self-cleaning kind of concept. But there are any dust particles it will automatically clean up. How it will happen? Very simple. There is a photocatalytic effect of butyl titanium dioxide you can use, and very easily any patches is coming, you can oxidize and your building become clean and clean, which already you demonstrated this is. It's not, if you see this building, you feel it is a marble stone building, but believe me, it is only painted building. We have studied, when you start initial period, each corner of India. We have done the Cherrapunji where the largest, it is a Shillong project actually, where you can see the largest rainfall is there in India. Where also we have done the project. We have done the project in city like Pune, where most happening city, where the temperature variation is very high. If you go into Pune in the night, you have to wear the blanket. Such type of cold is there, and daytime is very hot. We also know about the climatic condition like seashore area and others. We have already working experience on that, very anti-corrosion and building corrosion over there. We introduce also, I think Kiran will tell you more about the product when you interact with him. We have like textures. It's very interesting thing about the textures. Everywhere you can find nowadays people are wearing the textures. But the problem in the textures in Indian environment, a lot of dust is get accumulated. After that, you can find a lot of dust into your surface. We are introducing the cleaning. You can wash your textures things. That sort of concept. Waterproofing is another area. Almost all buildings are facing some problem for the leakage problem. I tell you, it is not leakage only for that rain. Leakage of 12-month leakage from the toilet, bathroom. There is a lot of leakages happening. You see the capillary action taking place. Only nanotechnology can go, nanomaterial can go seal this thing. I suggest give one of the toughest problem to Kiran, where the leakage is not able to solve. Give it to them, I am sure that he will solve immediately. That's one of the important things of the nanomaterial. Even the roof. You know how much money we are spending. TMT bars get rusted and it is building is get cracked, and you have to do all sort of things. Imagine how big loss to the nation also. If you consider cement is the world largest pollutant industry, how much pollutant you are doing into this environment. Friends, happy to know we obtain food grade certification for the waterproofing. As a result of that, you can go into your water tank, pipeline, even your pipeline. Go to corporation, tell them the green kakinara, green paint, green things, it will come. Definitely anti-scaling paint will definitely make a wonder over here. Definitely it will solve little bit some of the drinking pipe problem, which is the corrosion is one of the things. Not only that, this is one of the very classics. Even the big builder, wherever be that, they say the fluorescent, salt is coming into the surface. Whether it is which segment you are looking after going into this. Another interesting area of ICANNANO is looking into this is that basically the hygienic paint. Most important, where is the hygienic? Like these hotels, lot of people are coming. If any case virus is started spreading, then it will spread like anything. Hospitals, your homes, when the children are staying there, this is a chance that the bacteria can grow. So what is happening? ICANNANO has developed very interesting concept for that killing of the bacteria without any toxic things. This has been tested from the world highest laboratory, PRA. They tested so many bacteria, and you found the efficacy of bacteria killing is 99.99%, 99.9%. Most important, go to any hospital, they want to make ISO standard and other, operation theatres and others, where there are a lot of viruses can grow. This paint can be solve this thing. 50 gram considered to be zero VOC paint. It's much below that zero VOC paint also. Very high weathering. So these are some of the things which you can give it to the society, and as a result you will get a very good response from the society and do the lot of the work. Another interesting area, everybody having wood structures. What is a wood? We have to understand. Wood is a cellulose layer. When UV light from, basically even the moisture, it gets absorbed. You see the wood is get expand. Wood is get expand. Why it is expand? Due to the moisture and other. So what you can do is that very easily you can apply some of the coating and can protect your wood structures. Not only there are plenty of examples is giving. Let's give it because this is one of the industrial city. Let's talk about some metal paint now. What you can do is that, for example, this is one of the railing. Whatever, this is in Pune, this is in Delhi, this is in Mumbai, this is also in Mumbai, all over the places. In Chennai also is Infocity we have done. I am to show you one small video how the product can be improved better. You see any paints, when it get little bit chipped off, the paint is come out from the surface. Why the automobile industry is interested into ICANNANO paint? This is the reason. This almost double the ASTM standard test which we are doing. When you drop it into that, you can see here metal is completely dent, but there is no chip top of paints. Not only that, if you heat from the back surface also, from the back side also suppose you heat, you can see the same effort actually. So this is a very unique way to protect your structure, metal structure, very high anti-corrosion. You know, then IPL stadium in Pune, that was in Shubhodaya stadium, we were the competitor of ICANNANO will give a 35 years warranty to the paint, which is 7,000 hours of salt spray. Clear coat. Another very interesting paint. If you consider the paint, big superstructures, static charge is developed, and want to catch as a fire kind of things. L&T is using this paint. This is very interesting paint where giving a very high insulation to the paint. Paint is an insulation, but when a high charge or anything is applied to the surface, insulation is get felt and you get a spark. You get a dust accumulated into the metal surface, not only it catches fire. For example here, you can see the spark over here. You can see the spark over here. This is now the paint. So now Government of India is also going to mandatory for certain things. For example, school, technical institute and other, where the metal structure is that insulating paint is required. Not only that, very interesting paint is thermal conducting paint. You have a lot of refinery, lot of thermal power station, gas power station are there. Very interesting. I think Kiran will show you sometime fire retardant paint. Or I can assure you, it will stop the fire. Recently we introduced into water-based fire retardant paint. Wherever your structure is that, or your home or your kitchen, you can paint it with this. This is one of the very, very unique kind of paint where actually it will stop the fire. I don't know the Kalyan, do you have any fire retardant paint here? Samples of? So you can show them how do that with fire retardancy you can stop the fire. Some special paint. And friends, very interesting thing that we started to play with the concrete. We know that cement is one of the very highly pollutant. So if you reduce the cement content of your building, then one of the interesting things which you will get not only your money saving, weight saving, and your durability of the building is going to increase. That area also we started. So what we are planning, what we are telling into about the paint, I can close down the paint like this. Friends, once again I am telling, paint is not a boring thing. Paint is a very interesting, colorful thing. Even your children can play with these paints. Such type of concept we are going to bring. We have experience of now more than 100 projects all over the world. Big project I am talking about, small project I am not considering. Today not 900, 1200 tons of production, and we are planning to set up one biggest manufacturing unit of world nano paint in South India. It's all about our paints products. Now very interesting thing was that we look into the coating segment. ICANNANO's lot of product we develop. One of the interesting area, look into the coating product. What do you mean by the coatings? I'll show you. For the automotive, this is 42 coating. I'll go into one by one, then you understand. You have seen a lot of glass building. Believe me, glass is also get corrosion. Glass is corroded. If your glass is corroded, you can see this sort of effect. And simple example, even your automotive glass in a rainy season, if you apply this coating, I can assure you, you can drive your car without any wiper. You can see here, this is half portion is coated. So all the water is dropping down. And the other side, you cannot see anything. This is the beauty of the ICANNANO coating. Lot of glass buildings and other things, glass structure is coming. Very easily you can use this. Not only, this has a certain application into construction, like Grand Hyatt already coated with this. I'll show you a very interesting phenomenon of this building. This building is get problem with the water. I suggest you see this small portion. This is only the coated part. Where we throw the water, everywhere water is get absorbed, but the small portion where the nano coating is there or nano painting is there, no nothing is water is get absorbed. I know water is life, but it is not good for your concrete structures. Definitely it will damage your concrete structures. So this we are trying to protect your concrete structure like this. Wherever the bridges is there, where the superstructure is coming in the industry, you can use this sort of things. Not only, morning I got one information, one of the biggest ceramic industries is here. You give me that information. This very interesting thing is that if you consider the ceramic industry, there one of the important things in the ceramic industry is that etching of the ceramic industry is happening. Like Paddy, we are using our coating for last 3 years. You can see here, this is the coating solution. But there is no mark. Even the stone building or stone etching, tiles, when you put in the tiles, you can apply this coating. It will save your ceramic things to be before etched. Very easy application of nanomaterials, nanotechnology things. It is very much environment friendly. You can see this in this beauty coating. It is like glass water actually. you cannot see anything into your naked eye. But when you apply, then immediately you see how the ceramic things could be, polished or, age-free. And believe me, this is how I am doing with my naked hand. And it's still that, believe me, my hand is intact. There is no harmful things into your skin. That has been tested by BS standard and other for the health and other things. So friends, nano is coming in a big way. We also started coating with wind turbine blades and others. And many more things we can do with this. One of the latest interesting things, which activities is ICANNANO is doing, excellent is the powder coating. You see the automotive or any electronic gadget, it is going to be powder coated. So we come into this because since we are making paints and other, so we have a new venture of the powder coating, where basically we introduce different types of powder coating. Most important thing is that why ICANNANO is preferable is reason behind that our customer is ready before going into production. This has been trial and tested with the India's largest interior division, Godrej, Tata Motors and other, and they found very high corrosion into that. Now we are climbing into very big way into this. Very interesting things, if you go for technological master batches. For example, this bottle is to be hygienic. Water is there. So how to do that hygienic? Refrigerator inside. AC room when the filter is there. It has to be hygienic. So worldwide people are using this sort of master batch. We also started making these master batches and giving to the companies. These are some of the companies which we are doing. But most recent year, we are very successful into one of the things is marine. Kakinada is one of the going to be port. So it is a good opportunity that if we introduce into nano marine for paint. One of the important anti-fouling paints. What is the meaning of foul? Seed is eaten up by some barnacle and that they are eating up this thing. So what happening is that we have to kill this. But remember, you doesn't want to harm the water because there are a lot of creatures, living creatures is there. This is a very interesting thing of nano way to do that. With the reversible oxidation state, you can do with this. Not only that, another area is a nano composite. Believe me friends, metal is going to replace. It's not today, maybe tomorrow. One of the biggest segment of the metal replacement is coming to automobile, where they have to carry their own weight. So everybody worldwide try to give in to reduce the automobile weights and other. How to do that? This is one of the areas, the composites. We started also working composite 3 years back. We're making carbon nanofibers, and we started making now. You're happy to know one of the agricultural waste you use and making a completely composite sheet which can replace your wood, not only wood, plywood and others, even metal sheets also. This is our unit in Bombay. These are some of our team members. Nearly around 62 people are working in a different level for the scientific and other things. Very interesting. We should not forget our research level. Go to refinery. There is one of the biggest problem of the refinery or power generation is that the water filtration. Recently, few hours back when I was in university, they are introducing on Arup plant. So what they want? Proper pure waters. How to do that the water? You can use very easily the nanotechnology. So nanotechnology, one of the things, one of my group of students has started this nano research actually, where we are going into help the industry to develop their product, like lubricant, coolant. One of the areas to look into the coolant. Recently my friend Minocha has come out with the idea, why not we make a coolant, we can heat transfer rate can be increased inside the refrigerator. So these are some of the areas which we are looking for. We started working, like pollutant absorbent is one of the areas where you can see the nanometal make a wonder. This is one of the areas of looking into this. Our research background is now gradually more and more people from US and other all over the world is coming into this. It's successful because we know how to make the nanomaterials, how to tunable nanomaterials. You can see here some of TM images of the spreading of nanomaterials. This 5 nanometer nano iron oxide is very, very widely used for the paints and other industries. You can see even recent study also. Not only that, whatever the way is almost is possible, ICANNANO started working into that. Another area is that ICANNANO look into the research. Friends, this is another futuristic technology, energy technology, battery, high energy battery. Imagine a battery, within 7 days it doesn't have to charge it. That sort of cycle, we recorded now almost, I think I'll show you the cycle, more than 2000 cycle charging, discharging in very rapidly. Our group, we have one patent we got on that battery electrode side, and now we are going to very large scale manufacture on battery electrode, lithium-ion battery. This is the fuel cell which we developed. So these were the various activity which we are taking into different segment. If anyone of you want to know more about this, each of the specific, I'm ready to answer, ready to discuss with you. One of my friends from US, he came and started working on nano hybrid solar cell. We have a different idea of the solar cell. Basically, we feel that solar cell is not for the, total power, like the captive power generation. What we are doing, flexible kind of solar cell. You can take a roll and take a one solar cell into go, wherever you go, suppose a interior or whatever, you can put it into that, get the power. That sort of concept we want to bring. We started working in IITs and others. Another interesting area to look into this, I suggest, Kiran, please take certain initiative, because this industry, this is now the ICANNANO is going to grow. When any city is going to grow, their pollution level is going to increase. One of the biggest pollution level which will go into the plastics and other recycling or tires and other things. We have a proven technology. This is we got DSR award for this. Basically, to recycling the plastics into nanocarbon. It's very, very unique way to do into that. When you show any, go to your corporation, very easily you can recycle the plastic into solid to solid waste and making some utility. It's one kind of very unique project where we can make a lot of nanostructures actually, nanotubes, nano DLC, and any science background student know about this. I love to show this structure. This is my first patent actually, honeycomb structures and others. Not only that, we are in the childhood. I am also interested to do some of the energy development. With Mr. JVR, we started making our nano gases. What is the meaning of nano gases? What is the energy? You have to understand. Fuel. What is the fuel? Fuel is basically the carbon molecules. You burn the carbon dioxide is generated and get the energy out. Except hydrogen, all the fuels in this world having a carbon. So we introduce a very interesting concept where you densify the fuel with the nanomaterial and getting much more calorific value from the fuel. As a result, you get a less fuel, more energy. And that is basically nano concept is. This way, there are plenty of things we will try to do, and definitely, I hope that some of the things definitely going to success. I hope all of the things are going to success. So one of the important things, again I will tell you, ICANNANO, treat ICANNANO as your technology friends. Improve your competitiveness, whether you are a builder, whether you are into construction industry or any sort of industry. We have a very good interactive team with us. We can interact, at least something we can do or work together on now. This is the main motto of the ICANNANO vision statement. Morning somebody asked me, a little bit upset. They said, why not you start contract manufacturing of others? I said, why I am? Friends, not only Indian paint company, worldwide paint company approaching us to sell out the technology. And we doesn't want to do that. It is our vision statement, go into that. I know whenever I sell into technology, paint prices go into 2 to 3 times increment. And that is the reason. We prove it, that it is possible. Smalls are always lose the big. That is our motto. And we are doing that. Nano is a small particles. Definitely it will go into rule into the macro world. Like this elephant. And definitely we will try to do that. With all of your help. And definitely we will do that. Let's do something in nano revolution. That is my motto, to come here and do that. Get actually more clapping we require for one of the JVR and one of the Kiran. He is a man, Kiran and where is your friend? Varma? Their name definitely going to be introduced first time in Kakinada Nano Paints, I say.
You are talking Telugu.
Talking Telugu.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఛాన్స్ ఇచ్చినందుకు అందరికీ పేరు ధన్యవాదాలు
Can you explain something?
చెప్తాను మీకు. బెస్ట్ ఏంటంటే ఏషియన్లో కానీ బడ్జెట్లో కానీ అదర్ పెయింట్స్ లేని స్పెషల్స్ దీంట్లో ఉన్నాయి అనమాట. కవరేజ్ ఏరియా కానీ, యాంటీ బ్యాక్టీరియల్ కానీ, ఫంగల్స్ కానీ, యూవీ రేస్ నుంచి ప్రొటెక్షన్ అనమాట. సన్ రైజ్ నుంచి బయట ప్రొటెక్షన్ తీసుకోవడం కానీ, ఇంకా అదర్ థింగ్స్. అండ్ పుట్టి ఉంది మనకి. జనరల్గా అన్ని పుట్టీస్లో లైమ్ యూజ్ చేస్తారు. దానివల్ల వేసే పెయింటర్ కూడా చేయి మండటం కానీ అది జరుగుతూ ఉంటాయి. బట్ నానో పుట్టిలో లైమ్ ఫ్రీ పుట్టి అసలు వేసిన వాళ్ళకి ప్రాబ్లం ఉండదు, వేసిన తర్వాత ప్రాబ్లం ఉండదు. అండ్ మోర్ దెన్ బెస్ట్ థింగ్ ఏంటంటే ఎక్కువ కవరేజ్ ఏరియా వస్తుంది. మేబీ ఇప్పుడు అప్రాక్సిమేట్లీ ఒక 1 లీటర్ పెయింట్ వేసింది 70-80 స్క్వేర్ ఫీట్ వేసిందంటే మన ఇట్ కమ్స్ టు 100 to 120 స్క్వేర్ ఫీట్ అనమాట. దర్ ఇస్ ద మెయిన్ బెనిఫిట్స్ ఆఫ్ నానో పెయింట్స్ అనమాట. మనకి ఇప్పుడు హైజీనిక్ పెయింట్స్ ఉంటాయి, అది ఆల్రెడీ సార్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశారు మీకు. హోటల్స్లో కానీ హాస్పిటల్స్లో కానీ హైజీనిక్ పెయింట్ అంటే దగ్గర పెట్టి వాసన చూసినా మీకు అసలు ఎట్లాంటి స్మెల్ రాదు. దానివల్ల ఏమైందంటే పేషెంట్ హాస్పిటల్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు కూడా వీ కెన్ పెయింట్ ద వాల్ అనమాట. పెయింట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు మనం. దట్ ఈస్ ద మెయిన్ కాన్సెప్ట్ తీసుకొచ్చి అనమాట. అది ఏంటంటే కాకినాడలో ఇప్పుడు కోస్టల్ ఏరియా తుప్పు ఎక్కువ పడుతూ ఉంటుంది మనకి జనరల్గా. బట్ మన దగ్గర హై యాంటీ కరోషన్ తుప్పుని ఎక్కువ రోజులు రాకుండా చేసే పెయింట్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఆల్మోస్ట్ 35 years వీ కెన్ గ్యారంటీ అనమాట. some other special paints, and they sir chepparu already now 14 group of companies, different products, so coming to the people anamata. That's all. And మనం కొంచెం ఒకసారి చౌదరి గారు చెప్తారు, కొంచెం క్లియర్గా మీకు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయడానికి.
విజయవాడలో సౌత్ ఇండియా విజయవాడ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నామండి. ఈ రెండింగ్ కలర్ ప్రొడక్షన్ మార్కెట్లోకి వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు మనకి కాటా నుంచి వస్తున్నాండి మొత్తం మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ పెయింట్ అంతా కూడా. జిల్లాల వరకు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ అరేంజ్ చేసాము. మనకి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో 200 అవుట్లెట్లు ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్ షోరూమ్స్ ఓపెన్ చేయబోతున్నామండి. ఆల్రెడీ హైదరాబాద్లో 2 యూనిట్లు 2 షాప్స్ ఓపెన్ చేసేసాము. ప్రతి డిస్టిక్లో కూడా ప్రతి తాలూకాల్లో కూడా మొత్తం ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్ షోరూమ్స్ మొత్తం వస్తుంది. మొత్తం సౌత్ ఇండియా మొత్తం ఇక్కడ నుంచే సప్లై చేస్తారు. కానీ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ కూడా కొండపల్లి స్టార్ట్ చేయబోతున్నాం. ఈ ఈరెండింగ్ లోపల మొత్తం కమర్షియల్గా మార్కెట్లో పెయింట్ ఇక్కడ నుంచే విజయవాడ నుంచే మొత్తం సప్లై వెళ్ళిపోతుంది మార్కెట్లోకి. అట్లాగే మీకు సౌత్ ఇండియాలో మొత్తం అన్ని స్టేషన్స్లో కూడా ప్రతి తాలూకాకి ప్రతి జిల్లాకి ఇంచుమించు ఈ 4 స్టేట్స్లో ఇంచుమించు 1000 అవుట్లెట్లు ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్ షోరూమ్స్ వచ్చేటట్టుగా ప్లాన్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం. విత్ ఇన్ 2 years లోపల స్టాండ్ లోపల మొత్తం కవర్ అవుతాయండి. మాకు ఈ పెద్ద ఇండస్ట్రీస్ పెద్ద వాళ్ళు మార్కెట్లో ఉంటారు. అయినా కూడా మా మీద ఒక అభిమానంతో మేము సంవత్సరాలు కలిసి ఉన్నాం కాబట్టి ఎవరికి ఏమైనా అడ్వాంటేజ్ మాకు ఇచ్చే ఒక బ్రదర్ లాగా మమ్మల్ని పుష్ చేసుకుంటూ మార్కెట్లోకి తీసుకెళ్ళి మమ్మల్ని సపోర్ట్ చేసుకుంటూ వస్తున్నారు. సార్తో కలిసి మేము జాయింట్ వెంచర్గా నానో గ్యాస్, నానో పెయింట్స్, సమ్ అదర్ కమర్షియల్కి వెళ్తాం. ఇప్పుడు మా డిస్ట్రిబ్యూటర్స్ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా ఫస్ట్ ప్రిఫరెన్స్ ఇస్తున్నాము. ఇంకా ప్రొడక్ట్ మార్కెట్లో చాలా ప్రొడక్ట్స్ మార్కెట్లో అన్నీ కూడా మా డిస్ట్రిబ్యూటర్కి ఇస్తున్నామండి కంప్లీట్గా. ఎట్లాగే మొత్తం ఇప్పుడు మల్టీనేషనల్ కంపెనీలు కూడా మా రిలయన్స్లో వాళ్ళతో ప్రొడక్ట్ జాయింట్ వెంచర్ చేస్తున్నారు, టాటా వాళ్ళతో చేస్తున్నారు. అట్లా పెద్ద కంపెనీలతో కొన్ని ప్రొడక్ట్స్ తీసుకుంటూ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉన్న ప్రొడక్ట్స్ కానీ ఫార్మాస్యూటికల్ కానీ రకరకాల వాటిలో వస్తున్నారు. మనకి ఇండియా గర్వించదగ్గ ఒక సైంటిస్ట్ ఒక బెంగాల్లో పుట్టినా కూడా వాళ్ళు ఇండియన్ సైంటిస్ట్ అని చెప్పుకుంటున్నాం మన వాళ్ళు. ఇప్పుడు మన రాబర్ట్ ఐన్స్టీన్ అవార్డు వరల్డ్లో ప్రముఖ శాస్త్రవేత్త. ఆ అవార్డు ఒబామా గారి చేతుల మీదుగా అందుకోబోతున్నారు. మన అడ్వైజరీ బోర్డు పిఎంకి అడ్వైజరీ బోర్డు కమిటీ మెంబర్ కింద సైన్స్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ విభాగానికి ఈయన అపాయింట్ చేసింది గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా. మీకు ఇట్లా రాష్ట్రపతి ప్రతిభా పాటిల్ కానీ మన ఈయన కానీ మన యంగెస్ట్ సైంటిస్ట్ ఇన్ ఇండియా ఇన్ ద part2 స్టేజ్లో ఇంత డైనమిక్గా ఉన్న వరల్డ్ లీడర్ అని చెప్పుకోవడానికి ఎవరు అంత పేరు వేసుకోరండి. వరల్డ్ లీడర్ ఈ నానో టెక్నాలజీ. మామూలుగా సైంటిస్టులు అనగానే ఒక 50 సంవత్సరాలు 70 సంవత్సరాలు ముసలోళ్ళు అట్లా ఒక ఏజ్ అనుకుంటాం. కానీ డైనమిక్గా ఒక 40 years ఏజ్లో ఎవ్వరూ సాధించలేని ప్రతిభ సాధించి ఒక యంగెస్ట్ అంటే యూత్కి ఒక సింబల్గా నిలిచారు ఈయన. ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు కూడా ఇంకేంటంటే కామన్ మ్యాన్కి అందుబాటులో తీసుకురావాలి. ప్రతి మంది మన ప్రొడక్ట్లు అన్నీ కూడా కామన్ అందరికీ యూజ్ చేసుకోవాలి ఉద్దేశంతో ఉన్నాయి. కానీ ఇప్పుడు మామూలుగా కామన్ టెక్నాలజీ అనగానే కొంచెం కాస్ట్లీ వేడిగా ఉంటుంది. అటువంటి టెక్నాలజీని కూడా అందరికి అందుబాటులో ఉండేట్టు తీసుకొస్తాను ప్లాన్ చేశారు. ఇప్పుడు మిగతా చేశాను బర్గర్ నిర్లకు ఈ పెయింట్లన్నీ కూడా కెమికల్ బేస్డ్, ఇది వాటర్ బేస్డ్. చిన్నపిల్లలు వచ్చి మీకు ఏదన్నా ఫైల్ అయినా కూడా మనకి ఏదన్నా అసలు ప్రాబ్లం రాదు. అట్లాగే మీకు ఒక ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు కూడా పెయింట్ యూజ్ చేసి దానికి ఆ పెయింట్కి పెయింట్ చాలా వ్యత్యాసాలు ఉంటాయి పెయింట్లో కూడాను. ఇది మాకు అవకాశం ఇచ్చి మా చటర్జీ గారు మమ్మల్ని అందరూ కూడా మమ్మల్ని నడిపిస్తూ ఉంటారు. ఇట్లా మేము ప్రతి డిస్ట్రిబ్యూటర్కి ప్రతి మా డీలర్లందరికీ కూడా మాకు చేతనైనంత సహకారం అందిస్తూ అందరం కలుపుకొని పోయేటట్టుగా మేము ప్లాన్ చేసుకుంటున్నామండి. ఈరోజు మాకు డీలర్లే రేపు వెనుక వాళ్ళకి మేము ఏమైనా చేయగలిగితే రేపు మార్కెట్లో ఇంకా బాగా వాళ్ళు చేయగలుగుతారు. కాబట్టి వాళ్ళు చెప్పిన సలహాలు సంప్రదింపులు తీసుకొని ప్రతి ఒక్కరు కూడా అందరం కలిసి ముందుకు వెళ్ళేదానికి ప్లాన్ చేసుకుంటున్నామండి. అది సార్.
I will come with some white hairs, right? It's a happening sometimes, you have to have a very, white hair is very good.
There's some competition. Who can open company? So at least get that can, right? Give a prize. Give a prize.
సార్ 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 కొద్దిగా సార్ సార్
We have even that total structural cone also we have. If I request you to go to the product list, there is a special section for the structural coating and other thing. Definitely you found. We also have a very strong adhesive for the structure. We metal to metal adhesive, pipeline leakage with the hydrogel kind of things. Also adhesive also.
ICANNANO is one of the first Indian firms to come up with the indigenous development nanotechnology enabled products. ICANNANO is a classic story of technology entrepreneurship where decade-long research on nanotechnology has grown up from laboratory scale to industrial scale. GVR Enterprises India Private Limited is a manufacturer and distributor of South India for ICANNANO paints and coats. GVR Chaudhary is a managing director and chairman of GVR Industries. From last 30 years, it has been involved in various business activities like real estates and film making, etc. Now, I would like to request Mr. Ramalakshmana Doragaru, retired AGM State Bank of India, to give his valuable experience words to the society.
Respected CEO of the company, ICANNANO, and Mr. G.R. Chaudhary of Solar Distributors for the South India. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to congratulate Ms. Kiran and Subbaraj Garu. Please, Subbaraj Garu, please come here. The two youngsters are doing excellent job, and first of its kind in Andhra Pradesh, particularly in the East Godavari district now, which is growing like anything due to ONGC, and so many people are like this, and they are going to prove these products in a large scale, and the people may be exemplary. Mr. Chatterjee sir, I can assure you, the people can do. Enta family me andariki telusu meeku anni vidala kuda. Nenu ee pakka Visakha Jilla nunchi vachinanu. Though I settled in Hyderabad, very related to East Godavari. అంచేది ఈ క్వాలిటీ కానీ క్వాంటిటీలో కానీ అన్ని రకాలుగా బాగుంటుంది కాబట్టి దీన్ని మనము ఎంకరేజ్ చేద్దాము, చేసి మన జిల్లా కూడా మంచి పేరు ప్రతి తీసుకొద్దామని కోరుతూ ఆశిస్తూ I convey my best wishes to Ms. Kiran and Mr. Subbaraj Garu. Thank you very much.
To give vote of thanks.
భగవంతుని మీద పూర్తి విశ్వాసంతో నాకు జన్మనిచ్చిన తల్లిదండ్రులకు ఎన్నో విధాలుగా నన్ను తీర్చిదిద్దిన అనేక మంది గురువులకు పాదాభివందనం చేస్తూ నాకు ఈ వ్యాపార భిక్ష పెట్టిన నా గురువు రామలక్ష్మణ్ గారికి, అదే విధంగా నన్ను జీవీఆర్ ఎంటర్ప్రైజెస్లో ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్గా చేసుకున్న జీవీఆర్ చౌదరి గారికి, మా అందరికీ ఇంతటి అవకాశం ఇచ్చిన డాక్టర్ ఆరుప్ కే చటర్జీ దంపతులకి, మా ఆహ్వానాన్ని మన్నించి ఎన్ని పనులున్నా ఎలా ఉన్నా కిరణ సుబ్రాజు బాగుండాలి, ఎదగాలని ఆశించి వచ్చిన నా ఆప్తమిత్రులకు, శ్రేయోభిలాషులకు, పాత్రికేయులకు అందరికీ పేరు పేరున హృదయపూర్వకంగా ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుంటూ కార్యక్రమాన్ని జరుపుకుంటున్నాను.